everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have Daryll here with us.
Hi.
So a few of you have asked us some questions and we've filmed a Q&A before. I think I lost the footages. Without further ado, let's hop on to the first question. Question number 1. Where did you two first meet? How did you guys meet for the first time? So we met in 2012 in Vietnam Kitchen when I tagged along with Amy to like a meeting that you guys had. I was there first and then you walked in. But we kind of knew each other already because you sent me flowers anonymously maybe like a few weeks before that. Yeah, it was a gift. He sent me flowers anonymously through Amy. But I sort of found out along the way who you were. And when you walked in, I'm like, oh, that's Flower Boy right there.
Flower Boy.
Flower Boy. So that's how we met in Vietnam Kitchen.
Question number 2. What was your first impression of each other? Cute.
Just cute. Just one word, cute. You ain't given anything more?
Talented.
Oh yeah, because you saw me perform.
Yeah, I saw you perform first.
Oh, yes.
Then I watched your videos and all. Not stalking, just watching.
What was my first impression of you? Tall, slender man. Because when you walked in, and there was like backlight from the door.
Yeah, I didn't make an impression.
And your arms and your limbs were like so long. So I'm like, slender man. But that was my first impression.
Thank you.
Question number 3. We cannot wait for a mini Karis or a mini Daryll. Are you guys planning for a baby soon? We're talking. We're planning.
Yes.
As you can see, he is the excited one.
No,
Are
cause...
you very excited to be a father?
Yes.
Aww.
Are you excited to be a mother?
I'm scared. I'm more nervous. I absolutely love kids. But I know that it's different when it's ours compared to like when we babysit Owen or Aiden because we get to like return them back.
We can return our child also.
To heaven? Take it back, Jesus, like that.
Return to your room.
We are planning for a baby and that's why we also took a DNA test. It's CIRCLEDNA. We were very, very excited to take it because it generates up to 500 reports, okay? Ta-da! This is your kit.
It's my kid.
I think it's yours. We wanted to know more about ourselves, our bodies, and because when we're planning for a baby, we need to be sure that there's no underlying diseases or genetic
As much as you can get out of a DNA
problems.
test.
Yeah. But it's good because it generates like 163 reports under the family planning category.
And it's 99.9% accurate.
Yes, the most comprehensive DNA test in the industry. All we had to do was to download the app, register the kit, and after that, we just swapped our cheeks 10 times on one side.
Yeah, I think 10 times one side, 10 times the other. I think I a bit kiasu, so I did 15.
And then just put it into the tube. And then you get to post it back just like that. It's super easy. We called FedEx and they picked up on that day itself before 5 p.m. Yeah. You don't even have to go out to the post station. Oh my gosh.
Post office.
Post station. You don't even have to go to the post office yourself. FedEx will actually come and pick it up because now it's COVID. You want to try and stay home most of the time. So that is a very convenient option.
They gave us the prepaid FedEx flyers.
So you don't have to
worry. Don't have to worry. Just slot it in, close it, and then give it to the abang.
After 18 days, we've received the email saying that our report is done. There are so many categories: diet and lifestyle, talent and sports, your ancestry composition. I'm very Asian. I'm 87% East Asian and 12% Southeast Asian. But you, on the other hand, you have a bit of... You have like 2% European ancestry composition.
East Asian 97.77%, European 2.23. The detailed one says that I have a bit of Korean and Japanese in me too.
So funny! And I'm 10% Vietnamese. Interesting!
But they will explain to you why as well, as your ancestors in the past, as they travel and adapt to cultures and yada yada. I think they explain it to you why perhaps you may have some traits in you as well.
Maybe that's why you're so tall.
Does that mean I'm Eurasian?
Just 2%, bro! Bro, it's just 2%, okay?
Then I would say I'm Chinese. Eurasian.
Okay. It's okay. You do you, boy. You do you. But the most important part for us was the family planning report. It's for us to understand if we carry any genetic conditions that we may pass on to our unborn child. Taking a DNA test is super important, super vital before you start making them babies, you know? One thing great is everything is negative.
Yeah, thank God. It's just a heads up, something early
detection
and indication for you to manage your expectations.
So if anything that is worrying or concerning, then we would advise you to go to a hospital or clinic to check it out. So even if you're not planning for a family, there are other things that you can get to know more about your own body and your overall well-being, such as your diet and your lifestyle, cancer risks. I think that's very important.
Really interesting as you go through, and it's good because they give you a summary, a report summary, and then you can click in and you have more details, you have more data, you have context, they tell you history. So very detailed. It was quite interesting reading this over the weekend.
Yes, you can have all this with just a swap of your saliva, and that is it. So if you're interested, please do try it. I'll link it in the description box down below. And I have a promo code just for my subscribers and followers. 33 Karis. Enter this promo code before you check out and you'll get 33% off.
Number 4, what's your biggest fight between both of us?
We had a few.
But we don't have a lot.
The biggest fights that we had to go and see our counselors back then.
That was years ago.
And since then, I think we hardly have any major fights. The latest was the one that I thought we could go and see something, but at the same time I want to see the house with you.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, that was my bad because I'm very bad with time.
Yeah.
I think I can do everything. Sometimes in my head I'm like, I can slot like 10 things in 1 hour, but I can't. We can't really reveal our biggest fight because it's personal. But whatever it is, communication is very important, and also listening to each other, comprehension, I guess.
And in the end, just being humble and accepting the fact that it takes two hands to clap.
And you just have to put away your ego. I think ego is also one of the biggest factors of fights. I think I had to learn it the hard way because when I started this relationship, I had a huge ego. I don't say sorry, I don't apologize ever. So being with him really taught me how to just, it's okay to say sorry. It's okay to acknowledge mistakes. But I'm never wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Question number 5. How did you feel when you had to postpone your wedding because of COVID?
From confusion, anger, disappointment, sadness, hope, happy, joy, and then numbness.
Go with the flow. Just be thankful for what's in front of us today.
We learn a lot in terms of being grateful, in terms of going back to basics, in terms of really knowing what each other's expectations are.
And at the end of the day, it's the marriage that counts, not the whole wedding fiasco, right?
Yeah, because we always hear this, but we really went through it.
It was a test, but I'm glad I got to do it with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. And now we are still happy.
We're still happy.
We're married.
Maybe we'll get the baby first.
Yeah.
And then we'll throw the party later.
Where you
we'll see.
at, MCO couples?
What are the things that you guys love about each other? Oh, you go first.
I love that she is, and I've said this a lot of times, that she's extremely big-hearted, genuine, talented, God-fearing, and dorky. It's true, I have many videos of it just unshared, so PM me.
Don't do that, don't expose me to the world.
But yes, I believe so, and in the future, I believe you'll be a wonderful mom.
I hope so. Okay, what I love most about you is that you're very hardworking, you're very focused.
You're very hardworking too.
Oh, thank you. You're very hardworking. You're very caring, and I think that's what I love most about you. You're very thoughtful. I think that's one of the traits that even my family loved that about you. Remember the time when you parked my sister's car nearer? I think that really impressed my mom. She's like, ooh, so saisam. That's what she said. So saisam, so thoughtful. Yeah, I was so proud of you. You're very loyal. You're a no-nonsense kind of guy. I can trust you 100%. I'm not doubtful with girls around you. So yeah, those are the things I love about you.
How do you spice up your sex life?
Eat garlic chili.
Sex music and candle.
Oh yes! I think setting the mood is very important so that you create an environment where you're gonna get intimate with each other. I think that's very important.
And don't eat too full.
You can also say assuring things in bed. Like, oh, I love you. You look very hot tonight. I want you so bad. Next question. When is your anniversary?
Wedding
I guess
anniversary.
There are 2 anniversaries. The first one was when we got together. 12, 12, 12. Great date. You can't forget that.
Yep, all planned out.
And our wedding, I guess solemnization,
July.
20th July.
Is Daryll protective towards Karis? Protective.
Over what? Like COVID? Yes!
Oh, yeah.
He's very protective of me from COVID. He will spray me down every time I get home. He will always remind me to take my vitamins before I head out, wear my mask, sanitize. Yeah, I will always have to share my rides with him whenever I'm on a Grab, and I would have to update him whenever I'm out. Okay, next, it's for me. If you had to choose life with Daryll or a successful influencer life, what makes you think I don't have a successful influencer life?
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm just kidding. Well, if I had to choose, just from your question, of course, life with Daryll.
Successful influencer life lah.
You rather that?
But in the end, I will still chase after you and get you. Like how now lah? You already have me and a successful influencer.
You cannot outsmart the question like that. Just choose.
Oh, choose.
Yeah. I don't even see myself as an influencer. That's the thing. I'm a content creator and I'm just very thankful for what I have already in my life. I'm glad I have you. You're my family, bro.
Yeah, you must take note of the answer. End of the day is
Question 11. Is there a day that you both don't talk to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not days
Maybe like
it's
8 hours.
Hours when we are working.
Yeah.
We're working even at home. We don't talk to each other.
Because we give each other space. And I know that weekdays,
We need to work.
yeah, we need to work. Although we're working from home, it doesn't mean that we're partying.
Yeah.
We're relaxing because during this pandemic, we are still working to put food on the table, to pay our bills. Question in Malay. Siapa yang mengorat siapa? Daryll or Karis?
Mengorat.
Dia
Dia yang mengorat.
pengorat.
Dia terpengorat.
He was the one who made the first move. Okay, let's
Okay,
just...
good. Yeah, that's all that you need to know. Gentlemen need to make the first move, no matter what. I'm proud to be a pengorat.
How he confessed was when we were sitting on a swing and then he just told me, I have something to tell you. And I was like, what? We were just friends. And then he said, I'm very attracted to you. And I just stopped. We weren't dating, we were just like hanging
We go
out.
out, makan-makan,
That's not dating, that's
minum.
just hanging out in my books.
Is due diligence.
So yeah, he is the pengorat. Question number 13. Do you guys check each other's phones?
No, but I have access to her phone and
Me
she has
too.
access to my phone.
We never ever check each other's phones. Kan?
I check whether your phone has been wiped down after going out.
True. Thank you. If
Yeah.
you're always checking your partner's phone, it shows how insecure you are of the relationship, and I think that's something that you have to address and talk about. Trust is so important in a relationship, and you need to build on that. But of course, once you break it, it's very, very hard to build. Maybe one of you have, been disloyal. You can't blame your partner for checking because you broke that trust. Question number 14. Do you guys get jealous or concerned over each other's sexes? I'm not concerned because he ain't got no ex.
I'm a clean slate, yo.
Yeah, he's a clean
No
slate.
exes.
I was his first girlfirst. You had crushes, but you never
course.
had girlfriends.
Yes.
He actually made a commitment to God to stay single for 11 years when you were 12. First, I thought there was something wrong with him. Like, how can a guy
Me too.
be so He's so attractive, so tall, so talented. And then he doesn't have a girlfriend. I was like, is something wrong with you? I had to interview people around you, you know, but do you get concerned or worried about my exes?
Nah.
Just nah? No? No? Did you stalk? No?
Stalk.
Yeah, stalk them, check out how they look.
Yeah, for what? So many other things to do.
Very secure men we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Too secure sometimes. I would love you to be just a little bit jealous. Just a little bit.
What do you think of couples counseling? 100% yes.
Go
to
for it.
Couples counseling, and there's nothing wrong going for couples counseling. I think there is a stigma, especially in the Asian culture. But when we had first-hand experience, especially through our church, because our church is very strict with relationships, and especially if you want to get married. So we had at least 2 years worth of official counseling with our counselors. They are amazing. Shout out to Pastor Chris and Stella. They always try their best not to tell us the answer, but help us and question us to a level where we mature to also take care of our own problems and expectations. There is a book, in fact, that guided us through this whole session.
Okay.
And every session lasted for like at least 2-3 hours, but I didn't feel like it. And they allow us to talk and open up to one another. Not just to them as counselors, but to one another as a couple. And I think it really prepared us and opened our eyes, our mind, our hearts through different seasons. So it's extremely important, I feel. It doesn't matter if you have problems or no problems, go for it as a bedrock, a cornerstone for your relationship.
Sometimes when you have problems, you are too busy fighting for your own point of view. They kind of help us to step back and look at the whole situation from a third person's point of view too.
Yeah.
So I think that really helped us when we had disagreements or problems. What I loved most about that journey, our premarital counseling journey, was also we got to know each other deeper. Like we go to the roots, like how you grew up, how I grew up.
Third degree parents,
Yes.
potential or future parent-in-law.
And we're very, very thankful because they're really amazing. They're non-judgmental. So we could really be 100% ourselves. Like we can even tell them our deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
And they will not judge us. They never judged us, in fact. We're super blessed to have them. Right?
Yes.
And that is it. Thank you so much for all your questions. We hope that we've answered them completely. We hope you liked this video, and if you have any other questions, leave it in the comment section down below. Maybe we'll come up with part 2. Subscribe for more videos. Join the family. If you'd like to see more Daryl, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in our next video. Okay? Bye, Sayang!
Bye.